All right, here we go. This is the connections puzzle for Tuesday, June 17th. Today, let's see what we got. We got fight, quit, resolve, flight. So fight and flight and freeze. And is there one more? There might be a fourth one that isn't as common. Maybe not. Oh yeah, fawn. Fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fawn does go with that. Oh, no, that was a red herring. That is a thing, right? Let me Google that real quick. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn? Yeah, fawn is one of them. Okay. Well, they just completely just put that on there as a red herring, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to make that mistake. Probably over 40% of people, if I had to guess. We'll find out when I check the bot. So you have elephant here, which is interesting. Mouse. Resolve. Marionette. What could that go with? I'm not sure. Maybe spirit, grit, and resolve go together. And maybe fight for toughness. Metal, okay. I don't know what metal means, but it means all those things, I guess. Flight, hotel, okay, if you're traveling. Car. Tour? Things when you travel? Yeah, things to book for on a vacation. All right. Glitch, freeze. Thinking like a computer glitch, your computer froze. Quit and time out. Maybe? Yeah, bad things for a website. Quit and time out. Interesting. Okay. Kind of a tough one there. Kind of weird. I mean, I got it, but I don't know. And then fawn, elephant, marionette, and mouse. Are these Disney characters or something? Fawn would be like Bambi, elephant, I guess Dumbo, marionette, Pinocchio, Mickey Mouse. Yeah, figures in classic Disney animated films. Okay, cool. I wish I would have saw that one earlier. Did not see that one, though. All right, let's check the bot. I'm sure it got a lot of people with the fight, flight, freeze, and fawn one. I mean, 92% of people solved this one. Most people did get the green one first. Are you kidding me? Only 8% of people put in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn? That's such an obvious, like, category on here. I'm surprised more people didn't just, like, immediately put it in. I think people just know fight, flight, or freeze. I think a lot of people just didn't remember that fawn was one as well. So they didn't even, like, try it. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Whenever there is an obvious category like that, because they do these things all the time with these red herrings, like almost every other time I see it, I see like 20, 30, 40%. There's no way only 8% of people put this in. Of course, and of course, I'm one of the people to fall for it. Oh, man. Okay, program states quit, resolve, freeze, and timeout. There's no way that got more of a percentage than this other one. I mean, this fight, flight, freeze, or fawn was the entire point of the puzzle. Like, literally, whoever created this puzzle just put the words fight, flight, freeze, fawn on there, and then had to come up with 4 categories to fit them all in. Like, that's clearly, like, how they put this one together. I know, because I've done the same thing on some of my puzzles that I've created. Anyway, I can't believe this wasn't over, like, 30%. Anyway, all right, guys. Let me know if you were in the 8% of people that also made that mistake. Or let me know if you saw it and just decided to pass over it. Or let me know if you saw fight, flight, freeze and just didn't know that fawn was a thing or forgot. Okay, well, guys, that is this connections puzzle for Tuesday. Let's go ahead and we'll move on now to the next one. All right, here we go. This is the connections for Wednesday, June 18th. Let's go ahead and get started, see what words we have today. All right. Smack barm. I don't know what barm is. P, wet. Wet, cold. Descriptions of things. Wet, cold, windy. You know, the description of like a stormy day or a rainy day. Gray, just like bad weather, like gray clouds. I kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just the first thing I saw, so I shouldn't be so quick to put it in, but I think I will. Okay, yeah, that was right. All right, qualities of a rainy day. All right. Also, I noticed that the gray was right next to whale, so it was like gray whale. I think that's a type of whale. Okay, so there's ship and whale on here. Rankle? I don't know what rankle is. That sounds like a Wordle-like game called Rankle. I feel like that is a thing. I don't know what specifically that game is, if it is a thing, but it sounds familiar. Maybe it's not. I can imagine a game where you like gotta rank stuff. Okay. Exactly right. Lear, what is that? I have no idea. Coffee. So not knowing what rankle or barm are. Maybe it's like you switch the first letter in them. Barm could be farm or harm. Maybe something else. Lear also looks weird to me. But I don't see anything here as far as like switching the first letter. With rankle, I don't know if there is another word for just switching the beginning. Unless it's switching the last word. Or last letter. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe P or something. The only other word on here that I think you could maybe switch a letter in is P. What would P be? P, switch the P to a T. It's T. Tier, tear, PT. I don't know what tarm is or tankle. That doesn't seem like a thing. No, I don't know. I don't have anything there. Maybe I was onto something there, but maybe I'm just completely wasting my time on that. I have no idea. Astronaut. Yeah, this one's hard. I don't know what's going on here. Pod. Things in pods. I think a group of whales or something is called a pod or something like that. And then astronaut maybe is in a pod, I think. Yeah, but see, I don't know what else is going on here. I I think there's something there, though. Coffee pod, maybe? Yeah, you have those things. Those things that are... Yeah, the pod thing. Yeah, I think those are pods. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with coffee with that. Okay, it took me a second. Contents of a pod. So that was the blue one. That was kind of a hard blue one. So I don't know what the purple one is. It's probably going to be Barm, Rankle, Lear. What word here could you easily switch a letter on? Right? There's a lot of words that end in IGHT. Right, fight, might, tight. Dead, maybe. I'm just going to put these ones in because I don't know what these 3 words are, and I'm going to guess you got to switch a letter. It's 1 away. Okay, let's try dead then. Still 1 away. So what does that mean? That means that I could have been right with these 3. Let's try ship. Yes. Body part plus a starting letter. Oh, I was supposed to take off the first letter, not switch it with something else. Right, rankle is ankle. Oh my gosh. I did not understand those 3 words, and I knew there was a reason for it. Okay. Ship is hip. You know what's crazy is, like, I have made one of my custom connections puzzles. I have something there that's very similar to that. So it's crazy getting a taste of my own medicine, so to speak. Although, to be fair, it's not like I came up with the idea. I've definitely seen connections do that before. And when I was making my own puzzles, which are available on Patreon, by the way, when I was making my own puzzles, I definitely tried using that idea. And I came up with a pretty good category one time that did that. I'm not going to spoil what it is in case you guys want to do them. But yeah, having one right here, which, like, I feel like I should have been better at doing that one, but yeah, that was a tough one. Anyway, I used up 2 mistakes. I was able to guess it correctly in the end, which is great. So I'm not going to lose this one. Exactly, smack, right, and dead. Now, I was thinking this. I was thinking something like exactly, right. And I was like, but dead and smack, they seem like they're kind of the same, but, like, to me, like, what would you have to say? Like, dead on or something? Or, like, smack something? Like, I feel like you got to add a word to it, but maybe they're just, maybe not. Squarely? Dead? Does dead just mean that? And smack just means that? Okay. That's not what I was thinking it was going to be, squarely. I was thinking just, like, when you respond to somebody who's correct, you say exactly right. Maybe I was thinking, like, smack dab. So what's the exact definition of squarely? Just directly? I don't know. Honestly, and okay, just honestly, straightforward. That's basically what it means. So exactly, I don't know. I don't know. I knew there was something there. I wasn't really confident. I thought of dead and smack going with them, but I didn't really want to put it in earlier because I just was very unsure. Anyway, let's check the bot. Okay, this one was a 3 out of 5 difficulty, 66% solve rate. Most people did get the yellow one first. Ooh, a lot of people got the purple one first. Okay. No, I was a little slow on that one. Well, I didn't really figure it out at all, but definitely it was not as good as a lot of people on that purple one today. So the pod one was the hardest one on this one to get first. I am pretty proud of myself for figuring that one out, though. Okay. People put ship in for pod. Okay. Looks like a lot of just random guesses, maybe, but all right. Well, let me know how you guys did on this one. This was definitely an interesting one. Definitely a little bit of a challenge for me, but I was able to manage to use my mistakes and solve it successfully. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Let's go ahead and move on now to the next one. All right, here we go. This is the connections puzzle for today, Thursday, June 19th. Let's go ahead and get started and see what words we have. We have final destination, train stops, blocks, ball, masks, jacks. Okay, let's see. Starting point, destination, stops. I mean, a train, it could be like train stops. Is this it or route? I guess this would be like on a trip or of any kind, honestly. It doesn't specifically have to be a train, but I suppose a train would make the most sense. Could be like a bus or something, but okay. So transportation, traveling. Map, app, stops, options, excuse me. Map, app, options. Okay. That was the green one. Jacks and jackets. Attendance, homework, papers, things a teacher has to deal with. Final, like a final exam, maybe? Maybe final? Sure. Or a student, things a student needs to. Yeah, because it's components of someone's grades. I feel like the green one and the yellow one should have swapped, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. So, I think jackets, gloves, masks. I'm thinking of somebody riding a motorcycle, needing like a jacket of some sort. Mask, gloves. But it's probably not that because maybe foils. Maybe this is something that I just am not familiar with. Probably something different than motorcycle riding. But foils has an S at the end of it. So, oh, jacks also has an S. Maybe it's jacks. These could be like toys, like a train, blocks, a ball, jacks. Yeah, these are like toys. This one's probably the purple one then. Fencing gear. Okay, I knew it was something. I was like, I don't know what this is for, but it's for something, some activity. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what foils is, I guess. Okay. Ball, jacks, train, and blocks. These are just toys. Okay, there we go. I was thinking about jacks like that when I saw the word jacks on there, but I didn't know what else to put with it. I mean, I guess a ball. I was looking at a ball and jacks earlier, and I was thinking that could be one. I wasn't thinking about train necessarily or anything like that, but okay. So I think this one might be an average difficulty one, if I had to guess, because you did have train on here, and that could maybe go with like the traveling destination route starting point kind of thing. Maybe people put in like ball in with like gloves, masks, and jackets for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they thought there was a sport or something with that. Yeah, I don't know. This one wasn't too hard though. Maybe it'll be a 2 out of 5. I'm gonna say 2 out of 5. If I had to guess. 80%. Ooh, 2 out of 5. I said 80. It was 78. I think that was pretty good. Pretty solid estimation there. Most people did get the green one first and the yellow one. This is why I said I thought the green one should have been yellow, because I feel like more people would get that one quicker, and they did. I'm pretty accurate at calling these things. And then Yeah, the purple one and the blue one were, which is crazy. It's crazy that only 5% of people got the blue one first, because that is a super easy category. It's just toys, a train, blocks, a ball, and jacks. Like, I don't know, that it is kind of crazy there. Let's look at this. People got them second, third. Yeah. Okay. Seen at a masquerade, ball, masks, jackets, and gloves. Interesting. Blocks, masks, foils, and gloves. Okay. Blocks, masks, foils, and jacks for thwart. That's an interesting one. 14% of people made that mistake. I wonder if they did that intentionally, or if they were just guessing randomly because they didn't know the blue and the purple. Yeah, see, travel elements, destination, train, stops, and route. Yeah, I knew that a lot of people would make a mistake like that, so. Journey points, final also could fit in there, I suppose. Final, destination, route, and starting point. Okay. Well, guys, there is my connection solved for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll be back for some more stuff at a different point. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys did on this one, and I'll see you guys next time.